The entire world attempts to start the resurgence by accepting the new reality of our existence. So do automakers, that are usually heavily affected by the economic downturns. Does this mean that the young industry of electric vehicles will be stopped in its tracks, and the rate of innovation in the field will be completely stalled? Well, it is hard to tell, since Tesla has been reporting record sales throughout the entire period of lockdown, and other manufacturers have managed to present a solid selection of all-new EVs. In this episode, we will bring you up to speed with everything that has been going on in the electric cars world. So support the electric revolution by subscribing to Automotive Territory, ring the notification bell, and enjoy the ride. Lordstown Endurance. Under the catchy new name hides a company that has been exploring the concept of commercial plug-in hybrid vehicles for quite some time now. Previously known as Workhorse, the startup acquired the former GM plant where the iconic Hummer H1 was produced and repurposed it to build fully electric pickups. In general, the Endurance keeps the looks of its W15 predecessor, but completely rethinks the PHEV powertrain. All of the motors are now placed inside the wheels to make 600 horsepower combined and provide true four-wheel drive capability. The battery of undisclosed capacity is covered by 8 years warranty, ensures 250 miles of range, and supports outboard power for tools and accessories at 120 volts 30 amps. The Endurance can tow up to 7,500 pounds, has commercial-grade toughness, and is in line to become the world's first production EV pickup if it beats Rivian and Cybertruck. Audi Q4 Sportback e-tron. The coupe variant of the Q4 e-tron has been just revealed as a concept, but Audi already claims to start the production in 2021. The future electric crossover is the company's 7th electric vehicle, but unlike its mid-size e-tron siblings, it will be built on VW's MEB platform. This means that the production version will inherit the already familiar powertrain, consisting of an 82 kWh battery pack and 2 electric motors, one on the front and one on the rear axle. Together, they produce a combined output of 306 horsepower and 339 pound-feet of torque, propelling the car from 0 to 60 in 6.2 seconds. The expected real range can reach up to 250 miles for all-wheel drive or 280 miles if you choose a rear-drive version. The exterior is perhaps the most intriguing part, as we see a sleeker silhouette with a downward slope, huge air intakes, accentuated rocker panels, and a high-set spoiler. Nissan Ariya. Nissan can be called one of the pioneers of the EV era, but in the recent years, the company has been lagging behind the Korean, American, and French automakers, all of which brought to the market multiple new electric cars across various body styles. This is about to change though, with the arrival of the Ariya electric crossover that will enter series production in early 2021. This model presents Nissan's new vision for electrification. It sits on a brand new platform, abandons the familiar design language, and gets many advanced tech features, like the ProPilot 2.0 system that enables hands-free driving. To suit any customer, the Ariya comes powered by a single motor or a two-motor all-wheel drive system, called the E-Force. It is juiced by a 63 or an 87 kWh battery, and finally gets liquid cooling. The maximum driving range reaches 310 WLTP miles, which translates to around 277 under the EPA cycle. As standard, there are 3 driving modes: Eco, Normal, and Sport, while the all-wheel drive models also get a 4th, Snow mode. BMW iX3. Unveiled in its concept form back in 2018, the company's first electric SUV has taken some time to be developed and tested, but finally it is ready to sweep us off our feet. This electric crossover pioneers the brand's 5th-generation e-drive tech, where the motor, electronics, and transmission are located in a central housing. For now, only one configuration of the iX3 was specified. It features a single electric motor that sends 286 horses and 295 pound-feet to the rear wheel, and comes paired with an 80 kWh battery pack. These numbers make it comparable to the ICE X330i. allowing for the maximum speed of 112 mph and 0 to 60 time of 6.8 seconds. The expected range reaches 255 miles, and this car gets access to fast charging at 150 kW. As standard, it offers a premium interior with 18 cubic feet of boot space, 3-zone climate control, and a panoramic roof. Skoda Aniak IV. Before this camouflaged prototype of Skoda's first all-electric SUV was revealed to the public, we used to know it as the Vision IV concept. Though now renamed, the upcoming model is still built on the VW MEB modular platform, which allows for a variety of the drivetrain configurations. The Aniak was announced to arrive in 3 battery options: 55, 62, and 82 kWh, and 5 power outputs from 148 to 306 horses. 3 lower-spec models will be offered with a rear-wheel drive, while the top ADX and VRS SUVs will sport a dual-motor all-wheel drive setup. The range is expected to be between 188 and 277 EPA miles. Size-wise, the Aniak IV will be similar to the company's Kodiaq model, so it will be positioned as a capable family vehicle with 20.6 cubic feet of boot space and the latest technical solutions, like a 13-inch central screen aided by an augmented reality head-up display. Citroen EC4. The new generation subcompact loses its silly cactus moniker and introduces a much more mature design language. The coupe SUV profile is given extra ruggedness with raised wheel arches, small spoiler and high bumper in the rear, and of course signature super slim daytime running lights. This model becomes the 5th member of Citroen's electrified family and sports an all-electric single-motor drivetrain with a 50 kWh battery. Its official range reaches WLTP 315 km, which should translate to around 193 EPA miles. Just as its gasoline and diesel siblings, the new Citroen EC4 will be riding on the progressive hydraulic cushion suspension that comfortably eats bumps, plus its interior is in line with the brand's advanced comfort program. The new seats are well cushioned, there is lumbar support for the front occupants, and the interior tech now includes a digital dash, a 10-inch infotainment, and head-up display. I'm afraid not all of you have already liked this video. If so, now's a perfect time to smash the thumbs up button and support the electric cars revolution. Let's keep going! Lucid Air. Despite pessimistic forecasts, one of the original Tesla killers is nearing the production lines. The latest reports indicate that Lucid is currently testing 40 Air prototypes and plans to open 8 showrooms by the end of 2020. The premium sedan is shaping up to become an exact match of the previously seen concept, so expect to welcome yet another worthy EV with 400 miles range, 1000 horsepower dual-motor all-wheel drive powertrain, 2.5 second 0 to 60 sprints, and 200 miles per hour top speed. The involvement of Tesla's former VP and chief engineer of the Model S, Peter Rawlinson, as Lucid CEO is reflected in the similar vision for the Air. It will be connected inside out and will come factory-equipped for the future fully autonomous driving. However, the newcomer will challenge its competitors by offering a new level of first-class interior luxury. Tata Nexon EV. Speaking about affordable electric cars, we will start seeing more and more of those being developed in Asian countries. The Nexon EV is the second model by the Indian automotive giant Tata, following the subcompact sedan Tigor. The crossover takes advantage of the in-house developed Ziptron powertrain with liquid-cooled architecture. It is comprised of a 30.2 kWh lithium-ion pack and a 3-phase permanent magnet synchronous motor that outputs 129 horses. The battery is too small to support the claimed 195 miles of range in real life, so we should convert the ARAI figures to the realistic EPA 120 miles. All in all, the Nexon EV is the right vehicle for its market, offering high level of connectivity, comfortable interior, and desirable looks. Go Tata! Opel Mokka. The first generation Mokka went on sale in 2012 when the company was still owned by GM. Expectedly, it used to share its underpinnings with the Buick Encore and Holden Trax models. This year, however, the PSA Group is rebuilding the subcompact crossover anew. The 2021 Mokka sits on the company's common modular platform and gets a 136 HP electric drivetrain that we have already seen in the Corsa E. As a result, it operates in 3 driving modes and promises at least 187 EPA miles. The crossover also debuts Opel's new design language with the visor front fascia, IntelliLux LED matrix headlights, and large 18-inch wheels that contribute to a more powerful look. Cupra Alborn. The Spanish brand SEAT initially released the Alborn concept under its own moniker, but now they follow up with a hot hatch version developed by the Cupra Performance branch. The CV will be built on the VW's MEB platform that already underpins the ID.3, but we should expect higher performance parameters than those of the people's car. So far, the Spaniards have revealed the 77 kWh battery pack, 276 miles of range if converted to EPA, and 2.9 seconds 0 to 31 mph. The Cupra Alborn will become the first Volkswagen hot hatch to get DCC adaptive damping. It will be linked to a suite of driving modes, plus there will be the usual Cupra button to unleash all of the available power and stiffen up the ride. Jaguar XK120 by Lunas. In summer 2020, a retro legend from 1953, the Jaguar XK120, is being plugged into the socket by the UK-based startup Lunas Design. First, the original British performance icon is restored to its prime glory, with no exterior modifications or custom add-ons. Then the old but powerful 3.4-liter straight-six engine is replaced with a zero-emission powertrain. Lunas fitted the battery cells both under the hood and under the trunk floor. Together, the 80 kWh system feeds 2 electric motors that deliver 375 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque to the rear wheels. The company claims a maximum range of 250 miles on a single charge and 0 to 60 time of 5 seconds. Inside, the British tuners go back to the future by adding a modern infotainment with satellite navigation, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and climate control. Do you expect the rate of EV innovation to slow down due to the recent hardships in the world? What are your thoughts about the electric cars presented in the lineup? Answer these questions in the comment section. Subscribe to Automotive Territory, like this video, and proceed to watching other episodes on our channel by clicking the icons on the screen. May the torque be with you!